How's it going, Fight Fanatics? Spaniard, Northwest Fight Scene. I'm sitting here with the Barn Owl, Ian Loveland. I'm at Team Quest in Gresham. We're here for one reason. The man made the UFC and the man dominated in the UFC. Beat Tyler Toner, tough 12. How you feeling right now, bud?
I'm feeling really good. I feel like things are starting to come together finally. It's been a long career for me so far. I've been fighting for 7 years now, and I'm about ready to see the rewards.
When you got that call and you knew that you were getting in there, what went through your mind?
Take this fight, take this dude out, get paid, start making moves for your future, and it worked out pretty good so far, and I just got to keep it going.
Now, you say you've been at a long time. Talk about your career coming up, getting to where you are right now.
My career hasn't always, gone very smooth, so it feels really good to start getting back on top of things. I started off pretty strong as an amateur, my first couple of pro fights too. I did all right, but kind of hit a little slump and just was a little too immature to really be fighting at a high competitive level. And I'm a little bit older now, and I'm starting to learn my lessons and feel like now's my time.
Now, you got the fight. Tell us a little about what it was like, your debut there, going down the ramp, getting in there. I mean, obviously you're used to fighting, you're a veteran, but the UFC is a different story. So what was different a little bit?
I felt more relaxed for that fight than I think any fight I've had up to this time. I wasn't nervous at all. I think I was just so excited to finally be there, and it just felt like it was right, and I knew things were going to go good. I think not having a whole lot of time to prepare for the fight also gave me a little advantage. I didn't have a whole lot of time to start thinking about it, worrying about fighting in the UFC, so I think it's a plus for me.
Now, obviously, like you said, you didn't have a lot of time to train or prepare. You didn't know too much. It was quick, but obviously you were in shape, ready. You trained at Team Quest. Great. Don't really have to say much about that. But talk about, before that, where you were at, your training.
Well, I definitely don't feel like that was as good a shape as I can be in. I've been in better shape for fights. I was supposed to fight the month before, and that fight got canceled, so I was kind of, I was still training every day, but definitely didn't get to go through that taper where I really poured on hard at the end and then let my body rest. I think next time I go out there, you'll see a huge improvement in my cardio.
Wonderful. The fight. Talk about after the win. You landed a really sick spinning back fist. You did a lot of cool things. You obviously talked a little bit about you being tired, but what was going through your head right after and you got that win?
I think right after I got that win, I was wondering how that fight looked. I've been finishing a lot of fights lately. I've been knocking guys out, and kind of in my mind that was what was going to happen. And I think I went back and I've seen the fight since, so I'm pretty happy. I think it was an entertaining fight, but right after that fight, I was a little bit worried. I was like, man, did I do enough? Did I put on a good enough show? But I think I'm pretty happy with the performance.
Now, it was reported that you got a 90-day suspension for your finger or whatnot. Tell us a little bit about that.
My hand was swollen up quite a bit. They always want to err on the side of caution. And I went to the doctor, got an x-ray, so I should be all cleared. So I should be ready to fight as soon as possible.
Awesome. What could you say to some people around here in the Northwest area, the upcoming fighters, people that might be in your position in Sport Fighter or any of those places wanting to get where you're at now? What advice would you be able to give them?
Stick with it. And there's so many advantages to just being in the Northwest as a fighter. We've got so many gyms around, and the amateur competition is so much better here than anywhere I've seen. If you look at a lot of guys from around other parts of the country, if they're 5-5 as a pro, they have 10 fights. A guy from Oregon might have had 10, 15 amateur fights. So having that experience fighting as an amateur definitely helps you. And just having such a tough circuit in the Northwest, I think when you get through that circuit and you're ready to go pro, you can compete with a lot of people out there. There's no better place to come up in the fight game.
Awesome. Oh, well, hey, thank you very much for the interview.
You.
Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank Lamb of Glass, Fish with Confidence, best rods on the market. I've been fishing them for years. Head Rush, Hayabusa, and Fight Fuel Fight Supplements. I really appreciate everybody stepping up. It was a last minute thing, and to get some guys that were willing to back me and support me on a short notice fight. It was really huge for me to help me a lot. Thanks to all you guys.
Awesome. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Spaniard, the Barn Alley, Loveland. Special thanks to Dominion Fight Gear. Hit us up, northwestfightscene.com. Thank you.